Good day, everyone. My name is Zoriel Dutimas Aguilar. Today, I'll be giving you a short lecture about writing an essay. So, here's the way, step by step, of writing an essay. Okay, are you ready? And let's get started. So, what is an essay? So, the word essay derived from the French word essayer, which means to attempt or to try. And also, it is coined by the French philosopher Michel de Montaigne, the word essay in 1571. There are four main types of essay. Firstly, an argumentative essay. It is a detailed, evidence-based argument, and it is necessitates a strong thesis, statement, and well-defined position on your topic. And the goal here is to persuade the reader of your viewpoint with evidence such as quotation, analysis, or citation. So meaning, in argumentative essay, ay dito natin pinapakita, binibigay yung ating mga arguments, yung ating mga claims which is supported by a claim from the existing study. Okay? Number two, we have expository. It explains a topic in a precise and focused manner, and it does not necessitate an innovative argument, but rather a balanced and a well-organized understanding on the subject. From the root word expose, expository from the root word expose. It only expose the different views of the different discussion. So hindi siya nagbibigay ng argument or nagpe-present, nag-showcase ng argument, but also provides balance and organized information about a particular topic. Number three is narrative. It is a one in which a story is told. This is typically a story about personal experience, and but might it also be creative analysis of something you have never encountered. So from the word narrate, you're just giving your story, you're giving your information about what happened yesterday, today, or something happened, or even your personal experience can include in this type of an essay. And also descriptive essay. It describes something in a great detail using senses. Typically, like narrative essays, they encourage you to be more imaginative than typical academic writing. But they are more closely focused. Rather than telling a complete story, you might describe a specific place or subject. So this form of essay or this type of essay, you only providing an a description. You're just describing something, or you're just going to write about your house. You just provide what kind of house that you have, what is inside, the interior, the design, or everything. No, it's a form of or type of essay, descriptive essay. So now, let's have a writing an essay step by step. So, what is essay in academic writing? So, essay in academic writing is an analytic or interpretative literary composition, usually dealing with its subject from limited or personal point of view. Usually, ang essay ay meron 3 to 5 paragraphs. So, kadalasan, nagagamit natin ng essay pag tayo sa mga examination, sa mga requirement ng mga teachers natin or ng mga professors. So ito po yon yung essay. Minsan nakala natin pag sinabing essay is just a one paragraph or two sentences, hindi siya essay. It's just a sentence. It's just an information. You're just giving a direct information or answer to that particular item. Okay? So, una, before you write an essay, you should have a prompt. So what does it mean by prompt? Or what do you mean by prompt? It is a question or statement that your essay answers. For example, what is the best exercise? Write an essay that explain your answer. So, kumbaga, meron kang statement of the problem. Now, everything that you wanted to write in your paper, or you think first, what's your prompt? What's your question? And then you try to research it. Okay? And that essay, yun ang magagamit natin to provide your information about that topic that you're curious about. Okay? So, but it depends on you. If it is question or just only statement. Or it is also up to you if you will going to write it in argumentative type form, descriptive form, a narrative form, or expository. Okay, so here is the sample essay, the best exercise. So the example that I given to you, what is the best exercise? And here is the title. The best exercise, then as you can see, we have 5 paragraphs here, and it is divided into three format. The introduction paragraph, the body paragraph, and the conclusion paragraph. So now let's start. Okay? Here is the part of an essay, or here are the parts of an essay. Yan. As I said earlier, first one is introductory paragraph or introduction paragraph. So in a paragraph, there are also subparts here. Firstly, the hook. So in the first sentence, you should write the interesting sub-sentence about the topic, the person, the thing, or you're writing about. Kumbaga sa paghuli mo ng isda, di ba, meron kang hook. At ito yung pain mo para makuha mo yung mambabasa. Okay? So, number 2, for example, sorry, let's go again in point number 1, the hook. So, the hook, that the sentence that the hooks readers' attention makes them want to read the essay. So, for example, here, no, it should be surprising fact or statistics that get enough exercise. Yan, katulad nito, according to the World Health Organization, 1 in 4 adults do not get enough exercise. So, nakita ninyo? Facts. And number 2, interesting question. You could also provide there a question. Parang rhetorical question siya. Diba? Does exercise only improve health and it's difficult? Sorry, if it is difficult, or better, you also provide wise quotation. Diba? Reading is to the mind, that exercise to the body, according to Joseph Addison. Merong quotation, merong citation din from a claim ng isang tao or ng isang researcher. What else? Contradiction, exercise, but also most people think strenuous exercise is better than for them than easy exercise. But also no one does a strenuous routine twice. And also, you can also provide a form of why the topic is important. So you just provide in your hook, people need exercise to stay healthy. Those are the examples only. Diba? So again, it's up to you how you will write it. How will you write your book form, book sentence? So, at the end of the day, it's your preference. Okay? So, ito yung mga other examples. So, number 2, let's go on to the number 2. Background information on the topic. Just provide the facts, numbers, group opinions, or history. So, your information to prepare your readers. for your message about the topic. So for example, balik ulit tayo doon sa mga forms na pinakita natin kanina. Surprising statistics or fact. Definition, you just also provide the definition about the topic, about the background of your information, the topic that you're discussing, your positive or negative opinions, opposite opinions, weightlifting or swimming, history event, trends, or recent changes. Okay, you can read this one, these examples, so that you can have an idea. Okay, and lastly, thesis statement. Main idea about the topic. So in your third paragraph, third sentence, you provide the next format. No, in your introduction, it should have a main idea about the topic. No, main idea, your message about the topic. Pwedeng 3 reasons, pwede yung topic mo doon, yung 3 steps in process, 3 types of something, 3 parts of something, or 3 example of something. Kaya di ba yung topic natin about dito sa essay, ang prompt is what is the best exercise? And then, write an essay that explains your answer. Your thesis statement is the best exercise is walking. So ito po yung answer ninyo. Why? You provide your justification. Because it is easy, because it is convenient, and because it is usually done outside. So yun yung yan yung main idea. Here is the main idea. And here are the 3 reasons or your justification. Alright? So, better. Pwede rin naman. Your 3 reasons. Everyone should eat lots of vegetables. Or maybe you could provide your reasons. 3 steps in process. Diba? Getting driver's license requires few steps. This is just an example. 3 parts of something. No, the human brain has 3 main parts: cerebellum, and brainstem, and 3 examples. The character is driven by a devotion, but to his family, friends, and Juliet. Okay, so those are the examples of thesis statement. Okay, now we are done already in the introduction part or introduction paragraph. The first one, hook, and you provide a hook words or hook sentence here. People need exercise to stay healthy. And here is the background information on the topic. Okay, so adults should exercise 20 minutes daily, but most people do not. Activities like swimming, lifting weights, and play sports are often inconvenient or too expensive. And then you have now your thesis statement. So the best type of exercise is walking because it's easy, convenient, and usually done. So now let's go on to body paragraph. In the body paragraph, there are 3 parts. And the goal of the body paragraph is to prove that the thesis statement or the main idea is true or correct. So we're done with the introductory paragraph, and you provide your main idea and the justification, the reason. Now you will provide a concrete justification in each justification in your main idea. Firstly, the topic sentence. You tell a reason from the thesis statement. Dahilan, bakit? Number 2, detailed sentences. Explain the topic sentence with facts, reasons, or examples. And lastly, conclusion sentence. It reminds us the topic sentence. For example, here, sabi nga natin kanina, the best exercise is walking because it is easy. That's the main reason number 1. Number 2, convenient. And number 3, usually done outside. Kaya dito tayo sa first paragraph, sa body paragraph natin. Walking is easy. And then, when exercise is too difficult, people stop doing it. And however, when the exercise is simple, people often enjoy it and continues to do it. And also easy activities cause fewer injuries and less pain than strenuous activities. And walking is a great exercise because it is simple and pleasant to do. So nakita natin, sorry. So nakita natin that the detail that you provide is the topic sentence, you tell the reason, you explain it. No, here's the explanation. And lastly, reminds us about the topic sentence. So you just provide a conclusion and just summary, synthesis about your topic. Same with this, no? Body paragraph number 2. No, you justify concretely about your reason number 2. Is walking is convenient. And then you provide the ngayon facts, reason, example. Diba? A person can walk anywhere in the city or in the mountains. Many other forms or exercise require special equipment or location. No, for example, may example siya, diba? Swimming requires pool, lifting weights requires barbells and benches, walking. Now, dito na tayo sa synthesis. Walking can be done anytime and anywhere without special preparation. Same here, the body paragraph number 3. Walking is often outside. That's the topic sentence. Now, during exercise, the body produces chemicals called endorphins and serotonin, which calm stress and make people feel happy. And scientists found that people who spend time outside in nature feel happier than people who do not walking outside, and helps mental and physical health. All right? Now let's go on to the last part, conclusion paragraph. So the conclusion paragraph, meron tayong 3 sentences there. First sentence reviews the main idea of the thesis statement in the different words. And the middle sentences naman reviews the 3 paragraph topic sentences in a different words. And last sentence tells result, consequence, recommendation based on the thesis statement. Like for example, walking is an ideal exercise. That's your main answer. Main idea. It is easier than many other sports. It reminds your reason number 1. And it is also more convenient than convenient than many other activities, as person can do it at almost any time or place. That reminds you the reason number 2. And finally, walking is usually done outside, which helps people feel happy and less stress. As you can see, justifies here their middle sentences. Diba? And lastly, everyone who wants regular exercise should try walking. It tells you the result, the consequence, or the recommendation based on the thesis statement. So thank you very much for listening. And I'd like also to give credit to the one who created this presentation, Jasper Lorenzo. Noveras. God bless.